looking at the pyramids again. Far away. But on this picture, it's an illusion right now in that picture.
Well, it took a couple of seconds to like figure it out.
What was it, Mickey?
The pyramid. Tiny one. Moulding into the big one.
Not
Like
just that, Mickey.
camouflage.
It's two.
It did fool me for a
It's
second.
two little pyramids.
No, that's just the end of the other one.
Look, but that goes in, doesn't it? We didn't see it to start with. Does everybody see that there is a little pyramid in there and a little pyramid in there? But when we looked at that, we didn't see the pyramid in there. I think that's quite crazy, did we? We didn't see it.
It's like an optical illusion.
Yeah, we did not see these
it's
two. We just saw, well, this is the wrong size. Obviously, that and they're almost the same size. And then this one's much, much smaller. So this is a fake picture because this pyramid isn't much bigger than that. It's much smaller than these two, yeah.
Yeah. Do you notice a ridge here? Along here? You know.
Oh, yeah.
It's suspect, isn't it?
Well, we don't know what that is, some kind of ridge of sand there. But anyway, we're going to move on. We've had to break into our video again because YouTube have copyrighted the whole ruddy thing.
Thank you, YouTubes.
And we can't do it again because we've already uploaded it and deleted all the other videos.
Yeah, had to. Sorry, guys.
But it's copyright free music, but they've had to copyright the whole lot. So what we have to do is we have to break in
into our own videos.
Yeah, we're breaking a few more times, I'm afraid. We're going to put different music on, aren't we?
Yeah.
Okay, thanks very much. So then we thought when we're on the because I taped it.
Illusion.
There's now a helicopter going over. Go away. And then
Was that bazooka?
now you can see that like both of them blend in quite well. But anyway, move the video on now. So what the point is that's the smallest pyramid on the pyramid, the small one. But in this picture, it looks enormous. So really,
It is.
and so there you go. That's how small it is compared to the others. So how silly is it that we can't see the right information all the time? You know, it may not what it is. It's quite small. So we're going to say it again. It's quite incredible when you look how small the third pyramid is. Don't you think, Mickey?
Yeah, Queen's Pyramid.
You know, that is only a quarter of the size of the other one. And the other two look practically the same size. I don't know if I ever thought about what sizes they were. I knew that they were different sizes.
I thought they were all the same size, like, you know, big. But the Queen one's not as big as I thought. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that, I'm just me not observing it any. You know.
Yeah, and when we're looking around, all these, that is one, and anything around here, they're all cemeteries. These are restaurants, but these are cemeteries. But they've all got little holes in them, and they've all been
Yeah, you can tell they're
broken into. Not this one, and there's another one around here somewhere that hasn't been, but nearly all of them have got holes in. But you see this line down here, and it's on some kind, and there's a line here, isn't there, Mickey? Look. One here and all this. It's all crazy, but it is just, look at that. It's just, and this is higher than that. So why would the water be up here? I
know what you mean. It's like, for me, whenever I see a bush, a line of bushes, see, like, yeah, like through here, but this is the rest of the, you know, those holes that we found, you know. Excuse me. And where, if you ever see brush going round the corner, that means there was water under there to keep them alive. Yeah? So the roots would be far as it can to get that.
So how
water.
far around here do you reckon the water went then?
I would, like I said, it's, you know.
Because that's in houses.
You know, I'm talking down here. Not
Anyway,
I'm not talking on top. I'm talking here. Yeah, see what this curve is.
Okay, we'll come back in a moment. Talk probably a bit more about it. Do you see how tiny the little one is too? It's tiny. So I don't understand in that picture why it's so big. The last one.
When I see green at the back of them houses by that, I can see more green being going out there rather than that sand. Can you not tell that you know that there was grass there at one time?
This looks a bit strange. This looks like enough. That looks higher to that. This looks like a level.
It's on a plateau.
It's strange that they can get right up to
Yeah.
there.
So I'm saying that water was literally up to where all the green is, you know. Because where the green is, you're gonna have like the water. You know, it still has to be, you know, a little bit damp to grow your seeds, isn't it? So yeah, so the Nile may would have been right up to it.
Yeah, we want to just ask a question then when we're looking at this. Did everybody realise that the third pyramid was really small? Did you think it was that small?
Well, no, well, I assume they were all sort of like similar size, you know.
You thought they were... Oh, so did I. Although I do remember...
I know there was a difference, but not, you know.
I do remember Angel drawing one a bit smaller, but I never realised that it was only the quarter of the size. But what I love about Angel is each one of these... This is what he's taught me. Each one of these pyramids, the level on the ground is different. But when they were doing what they were doing, he thinks it matches up in the pyramids. So it's a bit like getting a ruler and putting it across, even though this one's small and they were on different levels. I think that's quite incredible. But when they were working, they all worked together, and whatever it was the same level in all three of them. Wow. I think that's incredible. But it is a bit weird that there's so many burials around here, don't you think? Like, I looked at them, we thought battery packs. Well, that's what it reminds you of. And all it is when you get there, you put your thing on it and it'll go cemetery, oh cemetery, oh cemetery. They're all cemeteries. Did you know that?
Well, only till we went on Google.
No, I didn't. I've been looking at it for ages. No one's mentioned them as cemeteries before, but anyway, a little bit of a little bit of chat. Anyway, let's put this bit in because we're having to break in because of YouTube.
Yeah, YouTube. Yeah.
Ruining our video. But anyway.
Yes.
Yeah, let's carry on, Mickey Moo.
Yeah, shall we? Minus them houses. Way before.
Yeah, but and also the point of this video is that that's very small, so we can't have that.
No. I like it when you're.
If you were on this one, looking at this one, you won't see this one.
Yeah, it's like but that's only if you're on top of it. You'll only see that.
Yeah.
It's for. Is it designed that way? You know, like a orange belt is.
Well, they're not quite the same way, are they? They're offset from each other.
Well,
that's
the small ones.
Do you know what they did? Didn't they do that to the Twin Towers in America, where you've got two towers, but they're slightly offset from each other? They're not straight next to each other. It's like one's at a slightly different angle to the other. Well, that's the same with the pyramids.
Yeah, same symbolism.
Yeah, I do. This is got graves in it, but I wonder whether it was one of these. Means that, well, that's got batteries in it. And where's the Sphinx? Down here.
She's around somewhere.
But where's the restaurant? Where's the restaurant? So, is she here then? We don't know where she is, but look at that. You can see that is up, and you can see that it's up from there. It goes up.
Well, that's the edge, isn't it?
And that's quite square around there, that bit there. It's a bit weird, that. We did wonder whether it was some kind of star fault, but I don't know.
Designed by the star fault.
You know, why would water be on here if it's all built up? The water would be down here.
Yeah, that's where the water would be.
It can't be, because look how built up it is.
Yes, but see,
I mean, what's this? Look.
See ridges. See these ridges here? You've got curly ridges here. So that's where water will be up against. But it's coming down here. See where the indent.
So what's all this here, Mickey? Do you think this is a fort here? Look.
Bottom left, going up.
What do you think this is? Look, here. That could be part of, like, a wall. Fort or something.
That's the edge. Plateau. Go to the plateau.
Hopefully, this is our last break-in. We are a bit like we can see this bit here. You know, star forts have this. It doesn't mean it is it, because on another video we've done, we can see that each one is in it's not a square, it's a rectangle. But it's in its own, two of them. So there's this one and another piece of land, I think I think it's up here, are in squares, but this one isn't. Yeah, that's been even more ruined. But it is really strange. You can, and then you see what you basically see from another video. I don't know, it wasn't this one, it was another video we did. But this has all been built. It's all one level, it's all one thing. Okay, it might have gone on a bit more this way, especially on the green bits where the trees are, could have been there. But it's built up. You can see here, it's built up. With this. What is it? The water wouldn't have been up here.
No, not at all.
It'd be down here.
Yeah, underneath. Been circulated through.
Can't be up there, it's too high. It's like, I'm not saying this is a hill.
But when the river's running, you can't stop it, remember? You had to go with the flow. Like a windmill.
Well, maybe they picked them because they were kind of islands.
And whatever they were making now.
Mickey, maybe because that looks lower than here, so maybe what they did is they picked this because it was higher and it was like it was in a little island and the water went round it.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, who knows?
Remember,
but
like underneath these pyramids, is going to have. If you sing it yourself, it's like there's water chambers. Like an angel said.
Yeah.
So this is why this is all flat, like I say, like a starport underneath.
And any time they're going to do something like that, or you call them crypts or the water things, they're always built slightly higher, aren't they? A couple of feet. Say 3 feet. 3 feet higher than everywhere else, which is why that's higher than the rest.
But also, if you want to keep water running, you've got to do it the ground at an angle to keep that floating.
But it's a river.
Dig it out. Yeah. Rivers don't stop flowing, do they?
So when did these turn up then? Because these would have had to. So we're saying the water must have come round, right? And maybe this is some kind of island, or this has been man-made. Man-made, we reckon. This is not a seabed here. This is iguals and things on it. But then these would have had to have come afterwards. The cemeteries. I mean, obviously we know that one. That one's still being used. But these aren't. These are all derelict. And nearly every single one's got a hole in it. These are 2 restaurants. And the pyramids look close, don't they?
Yeah.
They don't look like they're over there. They look like they're right next to them, especially this one. But, you know, these would have had to have come afterwards then, because they're burial chambers. You're not going to put them in when you're building them, are you?
If it's a part of a system, it will be all built at the same time. So
these aren't burial chambers then? They're not cemeteries?
It's, like they say, these I can't see to get right in here, but, you know, in Egypt, they'll probably call them workhouses, but, you know, you don't dig in these things for nothing, you know. So
well, they wanted if they're burials, they just want their jewels and anything they can find. Yeah. But every single on another video,
they're digging in there and taking out what's here.
On a different video, there is one graveyard that has not been touched, but the rest have, and there's loads of them because you don't see here, but there's some here and they're everywhere, but they're all broken into.
Yeah.
And then we made this other video where this boy is climbing up this one. And all it looks like is he's building up a builder's yard, but it's going up steps.
Yeah. Totally, yeah.
This does not look magnificent. It's all just rubble and some bricks and a bit of stone, a bit of cement.
Yeah.
I mean, from here it looks great, but
2 walls.
They look manky. They don't look good. And then we already know that a lot of these things people have peed in them. No one's looked after them. The whole place has been raped.
Smells like urine.
They've broken even these, a big one, a middle one,
the acid inside,
and a small one. But you know, this one's still here. There's half of that one, and not really much of that one. So they've been destroyed. This place has been destroyed, seriously, hasn't it? You know, we know that they've had fires in them. There's burn marks in there. Whether that did it, I don't know quite what's happened, but this place has been... I mean, you can tell that there was obviously something on here. Don't know how far it went down. Maybe it just went round the top bit, like a big capstone. But, you know, this place has been utterly destroyed to what it was. That guy going up, I just thought, what a load of rubbish. What it is it's kind of all melted into itself, and you're like... This is nothing special, even though it is special, because look but it's not special.
Yeah, when you
It's
get
just
up close.
rubble. But going up steps.
See how they make it when you get up halfway.
Well, how do you?
Well,
it's a bit like everything that could
10
mend
blocks.
them is left on the ledge. It's like we'll come back and mend it another day.
Yeah. That's weird.
And there's bricks in it.
Just looks like it.
Bricks.
It's really bad.
Come on, everybody, bricks. That's on another video we're doing.
Yeah, might put it on this one after.
No, we're going to put it on that one. It's all little sections, this. They'll all be like part 1, part 2, part 3. But anyway, we're finishing now, aren't we, Mickey?
No.
Oh, no, there's never a finish. No, we've got the other video to do yet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, thank you very much. We're continuing. We haven't finished.
Yes. Not yet.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, yeah, good night from him.
What?
Good night from him.
Good night from her.
Oh, her.
Her?
Her.
Who's her? Is that Ben her?
Thank you, Mickey.
Thank you, darling.
Anyway, thanks everybody, and just watch the end of the video.
Got to get up there.
Well, it's still a load of rubbish when he was going up. No, he was going up this one. Looked a load of rubbish. It looked like a builder's yard, but going up in a pyramid.
Yeah,
It's just really strange.
Mm.
I mean, here he looks magnificent, doesn't it? Almost, with all this.
Everything
And
from the bottom looks good.
when you're going up, it's like nothing's. They didn't tidy any of it up. I don't. When do you want to tidy it
The
up?
size of lintels like that.
It looks butchered. It's all butchered, and you're looking at this butchered thing.
Halfway up.
Yeah. Anyway, that
Yeah.
was another little video we've made, isn't it, Mickey?
Yeah.
Again, about the pyramids. Just things you see. Anyway, thanks, Mickey.
Well, thanks, Karen. And don't forget to thumbs up and subscribe.
Oh, Mickey. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.